Jeremiah 23 and 9, the false prophets. Concerning the prophets, my heart is broken within me. All my bones tremble. I am like a drunk, like one overcome by wine, because of the Father, because of his holy word. The land is filled with adulterers, because of the curse. The land mourns. The pastures of the wilderness are withered. Theirs is an evil course. Theirs is unjust power. Both prophet and priest are godless. In my very house I find their wickedness, oracle of the Father. Hence their way shall become for them slippery ground. Into the darkness they shall be driven, and fall headlong. For I will bring disaster upon them, the year of their punishment, oracle of the Father. Among Samaria's prophets I saw something unseemly. They prophesied by Baal, and led my people Israel astray. But among Jerusalem's prophets I saw something more shocking. Adultery, walking in deception, strengthening the power of the wicked, so that no one turns from evil. To me they are like Sodom, its inhabitants like Gomorrah. Therefore thus says the Lord of hosts against the prophets, look, I will give them wormwood to eat and poisoned water to drink, for from Jerusalem's prophets ungodliness has gone forth into the whole land. Thus says the Lord of hosts, do not listen to the words of their prophets, who fill you with emptiness. They speak visions from their own fancy, not from the mouth of the Father. They say to those who despise the word of the Father, peace will be yours, and to everyone who walks in darkness, in hardness of heart, no evil shall overtake you. Now who has stood in the counsel of the Father to see him and hear his word? Who has heeded his word so as to announce it? See, the storm of the Father, his wrath breaks forth, and a whirling storm that bursts upon the heads of the wicked. The anger of the Father shall not abate until he has carried out completely the sentence of his heart. In days to come you will understand fully. I do not send these prophets. I did not, yet they ran. I did not speak to them, yet they prophesied. Had they stood in my counsel, they would have proclaimed my words to my people. They would have brought them back from their evil ways and from their wicked deeds. Am I a God near at hand only, oracle of the Father, and not a God far off? Can anyone hide in secret without my seeing them, oracle of the Father? Do I not fill heaven and earth, oracle of the Father? I have heard the prophets who prophesy lies in my name say, I had a dream, I had a dream. How long will the hearts of the prophets who prophesy lies and their own deceitful fancies ever turn back? By the dreams they tell each other, they plan to make my people forget my name, just as their ancestors forgot my name for Baal. Let the prophets who have dreams tell their dreams. Let those who have my word speak my word truthfully. What has straw to do with wheat, oracle of the Father? Is not my word like fire, oracle of the Father, like a hammer shattering rock? Therefore I am against the prophets, oracle of the Father, those who steal my words from each other. Yes, I am against the prophets, oracle of the Father, those who compose their own speeches and call them oracles. Yes, I am against the prophets who tell lying dreams, oracle of the Father, those who lead my people astray by recounting their reckless lies. It was not I who sent them or commanded them. They do this people no good at all, oracle of the Father. And when this people or a prophet or a priest asks you, what is the burden of the Father? You shall answer, you are the burden, and I cast you off, oracle of the Father. If a prophet or a priest or anyone else mentions the burden of the Lord, I will punish that man, woman, and her household. Thus you shall ask, when speaking to one another, what answer did the Father give, or what did the Father say? But the burden of the Father you shall mention no more, for each of you your own word becomes the burden, so that you pervert the word of the living God, the Father, the Lord of hosts. Most high I am, our God. Thus shall you ask the prophet, what answer did the Father give, or what did the Father say? But if you ask about the burden of the Father, then thus says the Father, because you use this phrase, the burden of the Lord, though I forbade you to use it, therefore I will lift you on high and cast you from my presence, you and the city which I gave you to you and your ancestors, and I will bring upon you eternal reproach, eternal shame, never to be forgotten. That's for the false prophets right there, because we have a lot of false prophets out here in the land just telling lying visions and dreams. I had a dream. God said this. The Lord said this. The Lord said that. This is for you. I will that you be dealt with according to your own words. For all of those out there telling those lies, this is what I have to say for you. Jeremiah chapter 23. Okay? So this is for you, and I let the sword of justice go forth for you. For all of you who's playing with the Father and would like to think that this is a joke, to lead the sheep astray. Instead of helping people make their way back to salvation and return to the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, you would like to lead them astray. And then you would like to blame the devils and demons for your actions that you are getting on these cameras and videos, posting and uploading, and thinking it's funny, making a mockery of the Father. This is what I have for you. I will that the Father's laws go forth, and I will that justice and judgment be served according to His word. That does not mean I wish you ill. I just wish that His word, I will that His word go forth. Just like He said, He just told me to tell the people. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm telling y'all right now, I am against the false prophet. The Father's Son is against the false prophet. And I'm Jeremiah right now, and I'm speaking this. And I mean this, because y'all ain't got no business leading people astray. You sitting there lying, you done lied from the beginning of time, from all the way then, all the way up until now. You have no intention to change, but you want salvation. You want to cheat everybody else out of salvation. You want to bring everybody else down with you. This is what I have for you, Jeremiah 23. I speak that to you, and I speak that sword of justice, that flaming sword of justice, go forth and to handle this business with you. You reap what you sow. Them pits and ditches and graves that you're digging, that will be your portion. I will that the Father's will be done. Now, if anything outside of that, that's on Him. He just told me to tell you. See, I've been paying attention to y'all out there on social media playing the game. This for y'all. Y'all sitting there telling all them lies. God said this, the Lord said this, I had a dream. He said that. The controversy with the false prophets. So now I'm told you, I speak that into the record, and it will go forth. And you will reap what you sow for telling them lies on the Father and working for the devil. So let it go forth. So it is. That's the end of that right there.